The first witness for the day, Omogeva Osayemere. The second witness, a former commissioner for education in Edo State, Elizabeth Edomandagbon, and the third witness, Jonah Osazuwa, all from Ovia Northeast local government area, also cited overvoting and multiple voting in some units in the wards where they functioned as coalition officers for their party. Although the witnesses during cross-examination admitted to have observed some discrepancies in the figures in their statements on oath and the Form EC8A, which they attributed to typographical error, maintained their stance on the issue of overvoting during the governorship election in the state. However, just before the fourth witness could testify before the tribunal, counsel to the second respondent, Ken Mozia SAN, objected to the move by the witness attempt to adopt Form EC8A on the grounds that the witness did not refer to such documents in his deposition. These developments led to a heated argument as counsel to the petitioners, Roland Otaru SAN, said since the witness mentioned in paragraph 4 and 5 of his deposition that there was overvoting, wrongful collation of results, and multiple voting which could be traced to the Forms EC8A, there was no need for the defense counsel to object to the witness' intention to adopting the documents that have already been tendered before the tribunal as exhibit. Reacting to this argument, counsel to the third respondent, Adeniyi Akintola SAN, who re-echoed the position of counsel to the second respondent, Kemozia SAN, said since the witness did not make a specific reference to Form EC8A, there was no need for the witness to adopt the documents. In his ruling on the matter, Chairman of the Tribunal, Justice Ahmed Badamasi, who read from paragraph 4.1 of the first schedule, said since the witness is just adopting his evidence that has been admitted as exhibit, there should be no objection, as according to him, there is no law prohibiting the witness, and overruled the objection of the respondent's counsel and urged counsel to the petitioners to proceed with the witness. The fifth and sixth witnesses, Aloha Osakmama and Ekato Peters, who both functioned as agents of the People's Democratic Party, told the tribunal that INEC did not follow the electoral process as most voters were not accredited before voting during the election. Under cross-examination, counsel to the second respondent, Ken Mozia SAN, asked the witness to explain exhibit PO84 how possible 392 persons were accredited whereas 372 persons voted, and 372, which is a shortfall of 392, could amount to overvoting. The witness, Ekato Peter, said on the day of the election, 198 persons were accredited when he cross-checked with the INEC presiding officer, adding that probably the voters' register was ticked after the conduct of the election. The seventh witness, Stanley Osazemegie, who said he was the PDP agent in Unit 12 of Ward 12 in Ovia Northeast local government area, said there was no accreditation, and when asked to mention the names of those that voted multiple times, the witness said he has no access to their names and maintained that so many persons participated in multiple voting against the electoral rules. The eighth witness, who also corroborated the statement of others, cited non-accreditation and overvoting, stressing that he was shocked that his sister, who lives overseas and was not in the country during the conduct of the governorship election, was said to have voted on the day of the election, as her name was ticked on both sides of the voters' register. Under cross-examination, the counsel to the second respondent, Ken Mozia SAN, asked the witness to explain why total number of votes is 239 in the Form EC8A, and in his statement of oath, he wrote 245 as the total vote cast. The witness said he got his figure from the valid and invalid votes. At the end of the tribunal, counsel to parties comments.
Today has been excellent. Excellent. Our witnesses have remained formidable, unimpeached, their evidence unassailable. Excellent day. Happy day for us. The best is yet to come.
They called a number of witnesses. In furtherance, a lot of polling agents, ward collation agents. They were cross-examined. The chairman's own ruling was that as long as it's before the court, it can be shown to him, which is okay with me. Because when it's shown to him, that gives me the leeway to cross-examine him on the document, and that's what we did. So it's really not a big deal.
So far, so good. We're happy with what we're doing. The legal profession is living up to its responsibilities. The judges are working under extreme stress. The lawyers are putting in their best, all of us. And I must commend you. You two, you are covering the way you should.
So far, 80 witnesses have testified before the Edo State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal since the calling of witnesses began on the 27th of January 2017. One interesting aspect that parties will be looking forward to is the ruling that will be done by Chairman of the Tribunal, Justice Ahmed Badamasi, on the issue that was raised by parties on Monday over the presentation of witnesses that will be subpoenaed before the tribunal. From the Edo State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal sitting in Benin, Edo State capital, Best Mbiere reporting.